In case you guys didn't know by now, I love history. Or shall I say, I love decoding history. I'm gonna start this video off with a quote from the author George Orwell. Who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. Keep that in mind. I'm pretty sure we've all seen this wonderful flick. I'll never let go, Jack. But what if this shit was not even true? Here's a newspaper talking about the Titanic and saying the passengers have been transferred. It is probable that all of the passengers on the Titanic are safe. While badly damaged, the Titanic is still afloat. What? I thought it sunk. So I guess when it comes to history, you'll never really fucking know what the fuck happened unless you were fucking there. Which brings me to my next topic of the lost empire of Tartaria. As you can see, it's depicted in many old maps. They even had their own flag. Look, there's America. And look, there's Tartaria. During this time period, all of these amazing structures were built. It was a unified civilization with advanced technology, and they mastered the ability to have free energy for the entire city. And yet history wants us to believe that people that rode around in horse and buggies built all of this. And I know what you're gonna say. Oh, they were poor. They couldn't afford to build stuff like that for themselves. Yet, look at this neighborhood. They couldn't build this for themselves. These are some pretty damn nice houses. I just refuse to believe that these people built this. These structures were already here. They found them. And a lot of these structures are a lot bigger than we think. Just look. Why are these structures buried underneath mud? See the windows down here? It goes deeper. Boom. Now look at this statue in comparison to the building. Now this is the same statue, and you see how it is buried? What could have caused this? Did some catastrophic event like the Great Flood happen? And then the survivors just claimed all these amazing structures for their own, reusing them for their own purpose? Now I'm sure you're already aware about the Freemasons, but what does masonry mean? The art and craft of building. So could free masonry mean that they got free buildings that they didn't have to build, but they took ownership of? Now I know nowadays we have cell phones and computers, but in the 1800s, they were doing stuff like this. Keeping up with the rate of progression of technology as this, we should be more advanced by now. The youngest inventor made this, a sky cycle. What were they doing? Hotels in the sky? Where is all this knowledge and history and technology that we no longer have? Now look at this exquisite architecture right here. It opened on May 10th, but it closes on May 31st. Beautiful. Here's a close-up. I don't know if you guys can read this, but it says that this is the destruction of that exquisite building we just saw by fire. And the destruction was done on May 31st. Why build this to destroy it? This is why.
Everyone's DNA, they use less than a third of the DNA. Did you know that there are immortal genes? Did you know that you have immortal DNAs? Did you know that you have the DNA to grow any part of your body, to change it any way you want to? Did you know you have the DNA of humanity? Did you know that you can turn a predisposition of genetics of blindness into a predisposition of sight? Did you know that you can tap your DNA to not only make you immortal, but reverse your aging? Do your genes have that? Yes, they do. It's what gene fingerprinting is all about in its infantile stages. But it's embarrassing when we really know it. Because the great question is, well, if I have an immortal gene, how come I'm not immortal? Why in the is it still there? Because you focus only on your emotional means to an end. So your DNA holds what is replicant in you to an experience. You have never gone outside of yourself to create the experience of yourself. You can edit that out if you wish. Gotcha. Or you can leave it in according to the maturity of the audience. Everyone's DNA